how do you draw this position as white? It seems simple, right? You just go here, trying to go here. If you get to this file, it's a draw, and you'd be correct. And here you're also trying the pawn, so they have to defend, right? No, that's actually wrong. They're gonna go king g6, giving up the pawn, but they also take away the h5 square. So now they can go rook h8, and they're just gonna pick up these pawns. The surprising thing here is that although you can take 2 pawns, this pawn right here is under attack, and there's also just rook g1 and all sorts of checks after the pawn goes to g2. So that actually is a very lost position for white. Black's pawn is just too far advanced. Giving a check here won't do anything either. So how do you win this? Well, it's actually crazy. You actually move your king, but I don't get it. I'm not making any threats here. What if they just go here? If they go to g7, you go rook h6. The key theme here is tempo. Here, you're not allowing them to go here, and if the king takes, the rook's getting blocked by its own king. So you have time to go here, and once the king moves, you have this king e2 move, which is actually very brilliant. If the rook goes to h1, it's a stalemate. So that seems like the end of the puzzle, right? You just go rook h6 after king g7. But they actually have rook h8. If you check here, they're gonna take, and as you may notice, they can go rook h2. You can't defend the pawn with the king, you're one move too late. It's because earlier when they went king g7, they wasted a tempo by taking the rook, and they have to waste another tempo for the rook to use the open file. Here, they only need to take and then go here, which is why you have to play the brilliant rook f8, forcing black to take. After they take, now the same idea works because you're in time. You have time to defend on f1. That's how you draw the position. And also keep in mind that whenever black tries to do some like bullshit like rook h3, just don't take the rook. So yeah, follow.